So as I drove down around Chicago last Friday night to visit my parents in Indiana, I heard the radio talking about the Trump rally being canceled at Illinois Chicago in downtown because of all the protesters and a clash between protesters and Trump supporters. We then saw a videotape after the fact of one man saying to an African-American woman, "Go back to Africa if you're Africa first." And she said, "Go back to Europe." I mean, there was rancor, there was shoving and pushing, the kind of skirmishes we haven't seen in a presidential campaign since '68, the Chicago Democratic Convention in '68, or even during the campaign. No, tensions are raw. And there's no question the protests in Chicago were organized. MoveOn.org was there, a lot of Bernie supporters, no question they were there to shut down Trump and disrupt the rally. But the way Trump has encouraged his protesters at other meetings, I'd like to punch the guy in the face. If you hurt somebody, I'll pay the legal bills. He's even saying on Meet the Press he would look into paying for the legal bills of the 78-year-old man in North Carolina who sucker punched the African-American man walking out of the arena after being ejected. That does not inspire harmony. There's no question the Trump people love it because they feel like they're fighting back. It's pushback time. They're fighting back against years of being ostracized for being conservatives or being Neanderthals or being rednecks or having their feelings not count or their religious beliefs discounted, and there's definite anger. But if Donald Trump is going to go beyond just dividing and conquering and beyond just winning the nomination and trying to lead for the fall, it may be too late, but he should take a page out of Robert Kennedy's book, the late senator from New York and late attorney general in '68 April, the day Martin Luther King was killed. Assembled in downtown Indianapolis, the mayor of the city, Richard Lugar, says, "I can't protect you." His police didn't protect him. The Black Panthers were there with chains. A riot was going to ensue. Robert Kennedy said, "I'm going to speak." Went on a platform and talked and calmed the crowd down, quoted from the Greeks, said, "My brother was killed by a white man also. We have to be countrymen again," and appealed to his better angels and their better angels in the only city in the country there were no riots that night. Donald Trump has to take a page out of that book. Otherwise, he's taking a page out of George Wallace's book. Dividing and conquering and stirring up anger isn't enough. There's got to be a phase two, and he needs to find it fast. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tommy, who gets things done downtown. We can talk about this and more on the radio tomorrow at 8 on 92.1 FM, The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show.